Welcome to our third episode of the series, Change is Hard, but Not Changing is Way, Way Harder. My name is Candice Bester and I'm from Grit Grow. At Grit Grow, we know without a shadow of a doubt that change does not happen by wishing, by learning, by thinking. Change only happens in one space. And yep, you guessed it, change happens in the doing. And we are all about the doing here. In today's episode, I'm going to be taking you through why do we avoid change with every ounce of our being. And remember, 3 important things that you have to do to make sure that you get the most out of this video and the most out of this week, actually. Number 1, grab a pen and paper, write it down. What you hear is what you need to write down. It was meant for you. Don't let it slip past your consciousness. Number 2, highlight everything that is actionable, that you can actually start to implement into your life, because that's where you're going to feel the instant results. And then number 3, make a stand on our platform. On Facebook, you're going to put it out to the community, which is becoming your family by now. And if it isn't, you're going to join today and you're absolutely going to be part of that family. And the link to that Facebook platform is in the description of this video. So why do we avoid change at all costs? And the short answer, and then we'll go deeply into the long answer. The short answer, you guessed it, it's uncomfortable. And nobody that I know consciously just chooses to be uncomfortable, unless they have had a journey of personal transformation and have gotten to the stage where they see that comfort as a benefit. We avoid change at all costs because that muscle is weak. The change muscle is literally like our muscles. They do not strengthen overnight. I do not go to the gym tomorrow and suddenly have abs and a completely new body overnight. And that's exactly what the change muscle looks like. It strengthens in small micro moments. How? By sitting in it, by leaning into it, and by allowing ourselves to feel it. And let's be honest, how many of us are professionals at doing that? Even me, I've been doing this work for 16 years. And there are still days when everything inside of me resists that discomfort. So remember, change is hard. Change is uncomfortable. It is a muscle that needs to be strengthened. Because why? Because, you guessed it, not changing is way, way worse. I've seen this again and again and again and again for myself, for the people that have come into my world, for the people I've mentored, for the people that are on the grit quest. I've seen it again and again. They come to me desperately uncomfortable and just absolutely avoiding change and discomfort. And then they start to do the micro moments, the small little incremental steps of leaning into that discomfort instead of resisting it and pushing it away. And then they sit there and they are completely bowled over. They're like, that wasn't as bad as what my mind had made it out to be. I sat, I gave it attention, I loved it instead of hated it and pushed it away, and then it passed. Like a wave in the sea. It got really, really hard and uncomfortable and intense. Some of them are tidal waves. But it didn't stay there. it absolutely dissipated and it left. And so then something magical starts to happen. Their brains start to see that if I can do it once, I can do it again. And because I did it then, I can do it now. And so the next time, it might be a little bit longer that you have to sit in that. And it might be a little bit more intense than the last time before. But the magic and the absolute transformation to everything lies in leaning into it and allowing it to pass. And using the right vocabulary, you're going to tell yourself things like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's where the resilience lies. Not, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable, I need to fix it and I need to change it. Oh my God, this is so uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because on the other side of this is a whole new world, which I haven't even begun to step into. Remember, change is hard, but not changing is way, way worse. And just noticing the discomfort, leaning into it and telling yourself this is hard, but I'm going to do it anyway, is really the beginning of, I'd like to say the next step, but it's the next leap in the right direction. What are you going to do this week? What tool are you going to implement? Well, I've already said it, but let's remind ourselves, let's write it down, and then let's take a stand on the Facebook platform. This week, every single time resistance comes in, you are going to sit back into it and you're going to say, this is uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. And you now have got 3 videos under your belt. If this is the first time you're watching this video, the link to the previous 2 in the series are in the description of this video. So you're going to want to go back and catch those up. But if you are on video 3 and if you watched video 1 and 2, you're already doing the following. You are already stopping to breathe when you feel your nervous system dysregulated and you are telling yourself, I'm safe, I'm loved, and everything is okay. You are already doing that. You are 100% making stands on this platform. You are making the change. And today, what are you doing? You're leaning into the resistance. And if nobody tells you this, I am proud of you. I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for knowing that nobody's coming to save you, that that's your job. And I'm so super proud of you for taking the bull by the horns, leaning into that discomfort and embracing it rather than pushing it away.